been going on, I am like so overwhelmed. I'm getting overwhelmed. I haven't been overwhelmed in a long time. I ask God and I pray that you will receive this message. Whatever you may be going through in life, I ask God that you receive this message to give you that extra push for you to understand that you are not alone. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the MomNurse So much has been going on. I am like so overwhelmed. I'm getting overwhelmed. I haven't been overwhelmed in a long time, but it's because it takes two to make babies as well as it takes two to raise kids. And I know that people say get a village, but it's certain things that you can't really get a village for. And I'm being honest. So like, I can't really have people go run and go pick up this for my child, or go run and go do medicine, or go to the doctor, right? Right now I'm running my business and I've been praying and it's doing awesome. I don't have the funds at the moment to have people do things I need for them to do and be mommy, right? I can't have somebody come to a conference for me. My kids, I have started delegating, making them really do things around the house, but it's certain things like they can't handle. They can't call and make their dentist appointments because I have two kids that need different things done. They can't go and make sure that these specialists, I have these specialty appointments, right? It's certain things that you can't really get a village to do because legally they can't do it. And plus, people work, so on one hand, I don't complain to God because I'm blessed, right? Because I remember in 2017 and 2018, and the prayers that I prayed or the thoughts that I had, and these were positive thoughts like, dang, I wish I could do so-and-so. No lie, they have come into fruition for the past few years. And I thought about it the other day. I've been studying Job. And a lot of people don't talk about, people talk about Job, how Job lost everything and how God gave him back more, right? But a lot of people forget to mention how Job also complained to God. I'm here to tell you that no matter what you are going through, do not feel bad for being human, because we are human at the end of the day. Job, nobody talks about how Job sat there and he complained and he said, I'm a good person. I've done this, I've done that. Why are you cursing me? Why are you doing this to me? The same things that you have questioned God about, the same things you have cried about, the same things that you are stressing about and you are questioning God about, Job did the same thing. I have been studying Job for a while because a lot of people omit things, right? Like nobody talks about how Job complain. Y'all know how we complain, something happening, one thing, it's like drowning. You can't get your head above water, right? Nobody talks about how Job, it is chapters and chapters and chapters in Job complaining and questioning and cursing God and just frustrated because he don't understand why these things had happened to him, right? Nobody talk about that. Ministers, pastors, can we talk about that? I am here to tell you that, boo, you're going to be okay and you are human. But what's not okay is not to trust God. What's not okay is to think that God is not by your side. I'm going to back it up. Jesus was deceived. People talked about Jesus, bet on Jesus. People that were supposed to be friends and family and people that were supposed to be by his side was not. So the same thing that happened to Jesus happened to us. We are not because we love God and we have trust in God and we have faith and we have a relationship with God and we study our Bible and we do right by people and we do right by ourselves, that it doesn't mean that bad things are not going to happen to us, because the Bible says things are going to happen to us. But God is allowing these things to happen to show us who he is, to show him our purpose. I have been wanting to do this video for so long. I was talking to my sisters and mom. My sister was talking about what they talked about in church. And I said, but you know what? People do not talk about how Job went through stuff himself. How Job was a good person, but also he cursed God and he also questioned God. And he asked him, why was this happening? And why did his life have to be like it is? And oh my God, in the past month, I have realized what my purpose is. And sometimes we think that things are for us and happening to us and happening to our kids and happening to our families and our jobs and our finances. it's not always about us. It's to help other people, to let them see that they too can go on and move on. But they have to continue to go on and trust it and trust him. I don't know who this message was for, but I asked God, and I pray that you will receive this message. Whatever you may be going through in life, I ask God that you receive this message to give you that extra push for you to understand that you are not alone, because it is hard out here. It is not easy. A lot of people who look from the inside out of your situation can always give all of what you can do and what you should do and all this stuff. But no, sometimes it's just hard, and sometimes it's no solution. The only solution is to keep going, because that day, that moment that you decided to keep going is going to be your moment. And I need you to understand that day, that month, that week that you decided to push through is going to be your moment, but you have to keep pushing through.